With 2022 looking to be a breakout year for electric vehicles, what better place to shift into gear with the EV players to watch next year than the Launchpad? Start the countdown. Welcome back to the Investor Place Launchpad, where we take a look at trending investment ideas and try to rocket them to the moon. I'm Head of Mission Control Aaron Davis, and this week we're hopping onto the EV sector as we look at some of the top players and trends to look for in 2022. As always, before we dive in, we'd love to continue to grow our channel here at Investor Place, so feel free to hit that like and subscribe button and smash that notification bell to stay up to date with us here at the Launchpad. With all of that out of the way, let's jump into the world of electric vehicles and see where it might take us. Yesterday saw the Biden-Harris Electrical Vehicle Charging Action Plan announced, which seeks to unite automakers and auto workers to drive American leadership forward on clean cars. This clear commitment to creating an infrastructure for electric vehicles further cements Biden's commitment for 50% of vehicle sales to be EVs by 2030. A clear signal that not only America, but the world is seeing that the future of vehicles is indeed electric. The action plan outlines steps for federal agencies to support the development and deployment of EV charging stations in communities across the country. The plan looks to put equitable distribution of 500,000 charging stations throughout the U.S., ensuring convenience and accessibility. For a full breakdown on the announcement, check out the link in the description. With a clear infrastructure for EVs on the horizon, what's going on with some of the top major players in the EV market? First up, Rivian's R1T truck was named 2022 Motor Trend Truck of the Year. The publication described it as the, quote, most remarkable pickup truck they have ever driven, end quote. This caused a 1.7 bump in shares yesterday. Barron's suggest a big drop may be in the future for Tesla, showcasing past examples of similar markets that fell following some of the same trends we've seen in Tesla's stock prices. Meanwhile, General Motors seems to be making moves in the EV sector. Reuters reported that GM is considering investing more than $4 billion into 2 Michigan plants to boost its EV production capacity. Ford CEO Jim Farley announced that due to an abundance of interest in the F-150 Lightning electric pickup, the automaker had to stop taking reservations at 200,000. With plans to boost that number to 600,000 by 2023, Farley hopes to be the number 2 EV maker behind Tesla. Harley-Davidson's EV motorcycle brand Livewire is merging with a SPAC to go public. Merging with AEA Bridges Impact Core, the company hopes to redefine the motorcycle industry with an all-electric motorcycle company. Finally, Lucid stock rose 6.6% after the luxury EV maker said that the $1.75 billion debt paper it is raising will be convertible at a 50% premium to its December 9th share price, pricing more tightly than expected, pointing to lenders' confidence in the company's long-term future. As popularity in EVs continues to rise with better battery technologies, infrastructure, and popular automotive brands entering the market, it's clear that 2022 may well offer unique opportunities for investors. Investor Place contributor Faisal Humayun breaks down 4 EV stocks that may take a surprising lead in 2022. Humayun looked primarily at companies with high focus on R&D, suggesting that these companies will retain an edge in 2022. You can read the full breakdown over at investorplace.com, link in the description. But if you're looking for a starting point for EV investments, Humayun suggests the following: NIO, Tesla, XPeng, and finally the Lucid Group. With NIO Day coming up on December 18th, with expected announcements for updated delivery dates on its ET7 sedan and perhaps the reveal of a second sedan going by the name of ET5, as well as perhaps the reveal of a long-rumored sports car named the EF9, it looks like Humayun's on the right track with these picks. With EVs clearly the future for both consumers and automakers, the opportunity to invest in a future that will shape the automotive industry over the next decade is one that cannot be overlooked. But what do you think? Is the Biden-Harris plan too ambitious? Is EV technology in a place where consumers are ready to make the shift from gas to EV? And what EV do you want in your parking space? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments section below. Well, that's all we have from the Launchpad this week. If you'd like more insights like this and more details on some of the EV picks we talked about, head on over to investorplace.com, where we release articles daily. And as always, check back with us here at the Launchpad, where we will continue to look for trends like electric vehicles, and as always, try to shoot for the moon.